Ranking countries. It's a tough thing to do. Every country has something unique that makes them stand out, but at the same time, every country also has one thing in common. And that is that they all have a government building. Whose is the best? Today we find out. So let's get straight into it, starting off with Andorra. A beautiful country, one that's known for its natural wonders, but I'm not so sure about its parliament building, I'm gonna be real. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but when you think of parliament buildings, you think of something quite historical. This kind of looks like a travel lodge you would see along the outskirts of London that has a breakfast buffet. It says no dogs allowed right here, which could be a problem if said animal is elected as president. We're starting the video off very averagely, just like most of my videos. It's going in good. Next up, we have got France. This is it right here, and I'm gonna be honest, this one is very average too. This almost looks like it could be a Wetherspoons in the UK. I think it would look a lot nicer if it was a different brick or maybe a colour of paint. It's good, but I feel bad putting it on the same tier as Andorra because they're not really comparable. Andorra's was definitely worse. I'm going to put Andorra down one to meh. Next up, we have got Germany. Tell you what, if I worked in this parliament building, I'd get no politics done. I'd probably just be playing footy on this field all the time. I really like how they've got so many windows on it too that are very open to the public. It kind of allows you to just stare in and make sure that what they're doing in there is definitely politics. They could not get away with having a ping pong table in here. It's still going very good. Wow, this is not something you see every day. We're actually in the grounds of the Parliament building and they've somehow managed to fit a cycle lane in it. God, this is so Dutch. The fountain is kind of just not really fountaining, and it's kind of just dribbling. Probably go doctors about that. It's quite a weak stream. So this is it from the outside, and as we can see, like, this isn't a building you'd walk by and be like, that looks important, which is maybe what they want. Yeah, there's definitely more beautiful buildings in the Netherlands, that's for sure. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put it at the top of meh. Next up, we've got South Africa. Oh yeah, I like this one a lot. But see, in my opinion, this is how you do the perfect pillared building. It's got colour, it's got detail. One thing that I feel like I should specify as well with the Parliament building of South Africa is that it's permanently closed. So I don't know if they've just moved house or if they have no Parliament at all now. Maybe it was the 3-star reviews that done it. I'm putting it just above Germany. Might be a controversial take, I don't know. Because the German one was very good, but I just preferred colour on this one way more. Next up, we've got Papua New Guinea. Yeah, this one's one of my favourite ones, I'm going to be real. It really just fits into Papua New Guinea, as we can see, like, it's representing their culture very well. Jeez, looking at Papua New Guinea's political group's kind of crazy. They've got every party here. People's Labour, United Labour, The Party. They sound like a group of fun people, or a fun person. That's really risky saying about a political party. I hope they are good people. Yeah, I'm putting this one at the top of good. Great building, very unique. Next up, the United Arab Emirates. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. Especially for modern day architecture, which doesn't normally do anything too challenging. This is definitely unique. I think I've got to put this one above Papua New Guinea. I'm going to be real. Let's go on to the next one, which is going to be Japan. Right, okay. I'm going to be real. Japan's really annoying me with all this eco-friendly stuff. I can't see the building because there's so many trees in the way. Hold on. Maybe if we go to the winter. God damn it, these trees are evergreen. Real, it didn't look exactly how I expected it to look. It's kind of got this architecture that almost I'd imagine it to be in Sri Lanka rather than Japan, especially with this kind of like square pyramid shape. I think it would have looked really nice if they used like a white marble brick, but obviously that's very expensive. The building's called the National Diet Building. Damn, that's crazy. Over here we just called out Weight Watchers. It's simple, but it's not too simple that it's boring. Japan, I am going to put at the bottom of very good, I think. Next up, if we ignore this one that isn't labelled, we have got the United States of America. We've all seen it. Some of us have even seen inside of it, especially on January 6th. Yeah, I'm sorry. They definitely got a dome inspiration from St. Paul's Cathedral. I mean, look at that. I didn't know, though, you can just walk up to it like this. No wonder they bloody stormed the Capitol. I think this building would look badass in red, you know what I'm saying? Or even orange. Easy to paint that as well. Just tell Trump to rub his face against the building. Actually, a lot of people might disagree with me, but I think it's the best we've seen so far. Next up, we have got the United of Kingdoms. Gonna say it now. People are gonna hate me for this opinion. Listen, I'm not even being biased here. You can't look at me and say this isn't one of the greatest government buildings of all time. Like, there's only one country that has a better building than this, in my opinion, and we'll get to that later. You just can't top it. Against the river, it's got a bloody forest next to it. It's got a clock You know, who doesn't love a clock? Be on the other side of London. Don't have your watch on you? Just look up. Like that Guy Fawkes guy that tried to blow up Parliament. He just didn't appreciate good architecture. I'm not being biased. It's just facts over feelings. This is the best building. And that's why it deserves the top spot. And I would like to clarify, I haven't just made this video so I could glaze our Parliament building. Panama. Trump wants his country. Does he want it for their Parliament building? Let's find out. No, I don't think he does. Yeah, I'm sorry, Panama. Your country's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but your Parliament building, yep, there it goes. Also, while we're at it, let's put the Netherlands up here real quick. Another country in Central America. This time we got Costa Rica, and it's not looking too good, I'm gonna be real. Oh my god. I'm not even mad, I'm just disappointed. What is this, man? I don't even know what it could be. Is it a cheese grater? Like, is this actually a wind-up? Maybe if I stare at it hard enough. No, nothing changed. Must have been a great day for the builders, though. Didn't even give them building plans. He just asked if they've ever played Jenga. You know what? I'm adding its own category. Sorry, Costa Rica. Once again, beautiful country. But that building's not doing it for me. Right, next up, Spain. We've got two Spains for some reason. I'm going to assume this one's the correct one. Isn't this almost the same as the French one? Spain is known for its beautiful architecture, but they haven't really shown that with this building. I don't know, it just looks a bit mediocre. Next up, if we ignore this one, Portugal. Okay, this is a lot more like it. Way nicer. Nice colour. We got a cool looking mural on the front of it. I feel like with all these pillared buildings, the one thing that they always fail to do is kind of just make these sides interesting. Like, add more shapes to it, you know, add more features to the face of it. I'm going to be real, these gates are absolutely pointless considering the fact that you could just walk up and go around it. I like that one a lot though. I'm going to put Portugal in good and I'm going to put it above France right around here. Okay, this one is the one I've been waiting for. Hungary. You just know damn well the architecture's rent was due when he was plotting this. Like, this is what I mean. As we can see, we've got a two symmetrical side and they've added shape to it. They've added these buildings at the back. The spires are perfect. The colour choice is insane. It would have looked really cool if they made their own, like, clock towers similar to Big Ben's with this design. You just couldn't point out a single bad thing about it. Like, it's actually insane we looked at buildings like this and decided that we just weren't going to make anything like this ever again. This is going straight to the top. Nobody can disagree with me. This is the least controversial take in this whole video. Right there. Let's see what Australia's got. Okay. I don't like it. Like, it's got a wall riding spot around it. I guess that's pretty cool. This would suit maybe being in state 3 or something. I'm putting this in meh. Let's see what their neighbouring country New Zealand has. Once again, covered by trees. Why do they do this? Please commit deforestation. Already better than Australia's, but it kind of looks like a university. Oh, why would you add that extension, man? That does not fit in at all. That reminds me of the Natural History Museum in London. Similar sort of thing. Yeah, if we just ignore this bit right here, I do like this a lot. Wait, is this guy outside the front of the Parliament building urinating? In front of a police car as well? He must be the Prime Minister. Only someone with that kind of power would do something like this. Fair play to the man. Wish he was running my country. This is a solid good, I would say. Let's see what Mexico's got to offer. That's the most security I think we've seen outside of any Parliament building so far. But it's kind of done that similar thing to the Netherlands where they have like a big outer building. And then under, I guess, there's a courtyard in the middle. Yep, there certainly is. Okay, we actually got a shot of the inside. Nice. Greenery, nice plants. It says no pissar here, which does that mean no pissing? New Zealand, take notes. Maybe at the bottom of good. Yeah, the inside definitely saved them a bit from being behind the Netherlands, I'll be real. It's actually crazy how different Canada's and America's look. Like, this is a building, yeah, I'd look at and think, yeah, those people inside that Parliament are smart. Oh, with the snow around it as well, it actually looks 10 times better. You know what country should do, yeah, to, like, make more money for their country? Just, like, maybe on the weekends when nobody's in here, just turn it into an Airbnb. Canada, you were done straight to the very good section, and I'm going to put you at the top. Very unique building, especially for North America. We're going back to Europe. This time we've got Ireland, and Ireland's is looking pretty nice. I'm going to be I think it was just slightly further down. This is it right here. And you know what? They should have stuck to the original one because I preferred that. It's decent. It's nothing insane. I'm going to put Ireland there. I don't know. I just don't like this like grey brick some buildings use. Next up, we have got Northern Ireland. which has only been recently reopened. It is Stormont, I believe. So use that brick again, man. It's got a little bit of security out the front. We got a bit of greenery. It looks grand, don't get me wrong, but whoa! What the hell? Who the hell's brought their kettle to the Stormont house tour? This guy's single-handedly going to bring back the Great Smog. Flip it hell. I think out of all the ones that have used this grey block road, this might be the best one so far. So I am going to put that one right here. Let's see what Sweden has to offer. Okay, I'm liking the look of this so far. Normally, I don't like modern extensions, but this one's kind of been added really well. Oh, bloody hell, this was the last thing I expected. God, the guy from Stormont's made his way over. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. I think the New Zealand one needs to go up a little bit. I think that's a good spot. Next up, Norway. I'm going to be real. This is not the kind of architecture I expected for Norway, but I like it. The brick choice is good as well. Like, if you use that grey brick we saw in other buildings, this would not look anywhere near as nice. It just shows you how much the smallest of tweaks can make a building look nicer. Like the colour of the windows. Got Santa out the front as well. Maybe, I don't know, not happy with his wages. Don't know why. He only works one day a week, the lazy bastard. The only thing that lets it down, this Norway building, is the back side of it. Because what is this? 80s office block vibe going on here. That just doesn't match it at all. It's like they spent so much money on the front half of it, they ran out of money at the back. Well, depending on the angle, I do like it right around here. Italy next. Let's see what that's going to be like. I feel like I've seen a lot of buildings like this in Italy. I don't know. Like, I could imagine this being a hotel. It's okay. I'm going to put both Northern Ireland and Italy at the bottom of good. Back to South America. We have got Brazil. No, I'm just going to... No. Nah, yeah, that's not going terrible, I think. Another South American country. This time we have got Uruguay. It's added this really cool feature on top. It looks like a miniature castle or something. The symmetrical sides on either side here, they've added more to the face of it, which I really like. And I think that little bit extra they've added just puts it into the spot of... right around here, I think. Coming up next, we have got the neighbouring country of Argentina. Pillars once again, but they've added it across the symmetrical sides and they've added another building onto the end of the symmetrical parts. This ugly ass building right next to it does spoil the view a little bit, but I mean, we can't add that. It's got nothing to do with it. It's not their fault. I think Argentina as well wins the award for the best gate we've seen so far. I mean, it's not been hard competition, especially looking at Portugal's, but it's something. I like it. There's not much to say about it. It's just pleasing to the eye. You can kind of see why they call Argentina or Buenos Aires the Paris of Europe. Argentina's might be the second best pillar building we've seen so far. I think I might put South Africa to the end here and then put Japan just one behind it. Yeah, I think that's better. We got another South American country. This time it's going to be Chile. I couldn't find a good view of Chile's now congressional building. It's a typical modern building that's, you know, tried to think slightly outside the box with this gap in the middle, but just kind of looks like a wingsuiter's dream. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Their old former building is so much nicer. Like this, I would put in very good. Stick it on Airbnb, like I said with the one in Canada. You would make a fortune. Chile, I don't like your new building. Sorry, it's going in there. And that's it. That's all of the houses done for today's episode, and it took a long ass time. And I think it's pretty much flawless. I don't think anyone will have a problem with this at all. Surely there will be no comments disagreeing, right?